人種様。
Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to another reaction video of Apothecary Diaries. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and hanging out with me today. I hope you're all doing well. We left off the last episode with the reintroduction of Laomin, Mao Mao's adopted father, back into the rear palace. What an interesting development. I'm getting concerned about this pregnancy a little bit, so I'm glad that he has been invited back. It's a big deal that they are trusting Mao Mao, and it's strictly on Mao Mao's words that he is returning. So I'm not really sure how a lot of people might take it, if they will know who he is. The drama surrounding why he left, I feel like only a small amount of people would know. So maybe it won't be that big of a deal. Maybe he can just come in, help, and then leave and everything will be fine. But I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna happen. So I'm kind of curious to see if the dynamic might change between Mao Mao and her adopted father, if they might act differently because it's like he's there for a job and Mao Mao's there for a job. And the fact that he is only allowed to be there based off of the word of his adopted daughter, Mao Mao. So it's a very interesting dynamic. I hope we get a scene or two of just the two of them alone in a room. That would be nice, because I feel like they're gonna be very on duty, if you know what I mean, while around everyone else. Oh my gosh, that was so cute though, towards the end of the episode when he did leave the room and then all the girls gathered around Mao Mao and was talking about how funny they thought it was. He was so different than her, and they were like, that's your father? What? And then we got the inner dialogue of Mao Mao being like, well, technically my uncle. But yeah, it was a very cute moment because they were basically talking about how they are so different. Another thing I wanted to point out that I thought was really interesting about Jinshi and Mao Mao's interaction in the last episode, how Jinshi was so flirtatious and teasing, laughing at her trying to come up with an excuse to just basically help a friend, but she couldn't verbalize that. What I think was funny and a new development is that she didn't shudder. She didn't get like the heebie-jeebies. She didn't have a moment like that, but all through season 1, she did constantly. That might have been the first moment or one of the first moments, especially since the time in the cave and that whole incident with the toad. I think that's one of the first times where he was very close to her in public around the rear palace and physically touched her too. He placed his hand on her mouth. Last episode, I think another episode as well. Basically ever since that moment, she hasn't like gotten the ick or the heebie-jeebies or anything. So I'm wondering what that means. If she's warmed up to it, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that down below in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I also had a ton of theories and ideas last episode, the past several episodes. Let's see what happens today. I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna be very upset when this show is done. I'm gonna just have to run to the light novel and read from the very beginning because this is such a satisfying show to watch in so many different ways. So very excited to experience another episode of Apothecary Diaries. Thank you for watching with me. Let's dive in, guys. Without further ado, it's Apothecary Diaries. Let's go. Yeah! I forgot to mention that. Yeah. She's gonna start wearing it. Stop it. That is so fucking cute. Oh.
Mao Mao, ちゃんとグエンさんに断ってから使いなさい。
はい。
Interesting.
親父が翡翠宮専属ではなく医局勤め
I
になっ
wonder
た
how
の
he
は
feels being
お
back.
そらく人士様の計らいだ。
Leave
次の子
us
は無事に育ってほしい。
Oh no.
そのためにまずは無事に。 安心だな。
That's
そう
cool.
いえば年配の次女が多くて急に宮の雰囲気が落ち着いたってさ。
Okay.
経験豊富な次女が増えるのはいいことで。
高級は帝の子を産み育てる。なのにそれが機能していない。何人いるかを考えれば改善すべきだ。この問題点に親父ならもう気づいていると
I
思う。
wonder how her adopted father is gonna think
親父これは
with how Maomon's doing her job.
ロー
Okay.
メンさん綺麗な字を書くね。
そこかよ。
でもなんか子供っぽい文だね。威厳が足りないんじゃないかい？
なるほど。これは次女や下女に読ませたいのか。
溶かして新しい紙の材料にしてしまうね。
ではそれを安値で譲っていただくこと可能でしょうか。
う
Okay.
ん、できると思うよ。
マオマオ、最近手習い所が作られたね。
うん。
I love how he
じゃあ
says
こ
her
れを書き
name.
取り練習の手頼むよ。
人
Okay.
も物も無駄にしない。自分の生活に活かせないんだか。
Oh my
ほ
god.
ら、破ける。
どうしたマオマオ、そんなに泣いて。
これかな。やらないから。
He wants it.
さて、
God, that was
どうし
cute.
たもんか。一応持ち歩いてはいるけど。前につけてみたら。
そのかんざし、園遊会でジンシ様に
I know. I'm wondering if it's going to create more attention that she does not want by wearing it in her hair. But she promised to. He's helping her, and that was the condition to please wear that. Also, let's not forget that he did say that the next time I see you and you're wearing that, I will tell you. I will tell you the truth. And he said her name for the first time. Things are happening, even though they're very small things. Things are happening.
後でいいや。
Oh.
これはローメンの字だね。
よくお分かりで。
Wow.
あやつの字を真似ると受かるなんて言われて皆で真似したからね。
Oh. Okay.
文
Wow.
官としての才
After all
能あ
this
ったの
time.
に道端の不老児が病気でかわいそうだからと言って遺憾になるんだから。
Oh.
実は今、高級にも最近は年季明けの心配と若い宦官の話に夢中で、
Adorable.
それどころじゃないようです。
若い宦官ね。刺激が少ないとはいえ騒ぎ立てるのもどうかと思うんだがね。この女官は男手が増えて助かっているようだ。
領女か。神竜様なら若い宦官をこき使いそう。この養父が書いたものを手本に生徒たちに書き取りの練習をしてもらえないかと。紙は用意します。
はは、これを書き写させてあちこち
That's
貼ろうって
smart
ことだ
because,
ね。
yeah, he gets more copies and then they also learn.
似たようなこと高級のあちこちに貼られていたよ。鉛の白いは使わない。強い香料は控える。高級なの植物を勝手に取らない。
Wow.
内容はそこ。
これと同じものが。なんだ
Huh.
この違和感。
Oh no.
後ほど紙を持ってきます。持って注意書きを貼ったはずだ。
Mm.
それは逆に悪意ある者に害をなす者を教えることになる。
Shit.
高級の人員はほとんどが2年の年季でいるの張り紙を知っている者。それは
Oh,
失礼します。
I bet I know where she went.
あら、
I think.
あ
Oh,
なた非請求の
神竜様、
oh, hello.
体調でも悪いの？
これアルコールです。蒸留した濃いもの
This
な
is
の
the
で
clinic, right?
消毒にいいかと。
いいのですか？
多めに作りましたので。
Amazing.
ありがとう。お茶でも入れる
She's like, yeah, I made tons. Is she thinking about all
と
of
ころ
the
でここの
new
診療所にいる方は
ladies?
皆優秀なのですね。
Oh, sorry, but it's like she's talking about age. It makes me think about all of the new ladies that were hired. They were talking about Lifa-sama, right? After everything that happened with her cousin and her lady in waiting. And it sounds like they got new hires and they all sound like they're older. And is she worried about the potential of them having knowledge about ways to endanger Lifa-sama or do something manipulative? Because she was talking about how, like, the cycle and how, what did she say? Most of the workforce at the Rare Palace is replaced every 2 years. Yeah, it's interesting how they got a new batch of ladies in waiting. They're all older. And then we got her inner dialogue of it kind of being stated that it is extremely rare. Yes, we have to remember that. It's extremely rare to have older women in the rear palace. So the fact that all of the new hires sound like they're all older women, that's a little sus. It's maybe it's innocent that Lauman said, oh, well, it's good to have experienced ladies in waiting. Sure. But then on the other hand, I think she's concerned what kind of knowledge they have going into this. And I hate that. Oh, what is this uneasy feeling?
あの当時の張り紙を知っている者、それは
Okay. And then now she's at the clinic
Anna.
because, yeah,
あなた非正級の
神竜様
got it.
体調でも悪いの？
Shenlu?
高級の女官はだいたい2年が年季ですが、皆様長くいらっしゃるようなので。
年間ばかりだもの。私たちだって若かったわよ。
Yeah, interesting.
私は10歳で高級に入った。
Whoa.
他の女官たちもそれくらいの年で入れられた人ばかり。
先帝は年派も以下の少女を選んではその花を散らし、倒られた少女たちは外に出ることを許されぬとなれば、
ただの女官でも高級を出ることはできない。
No way.
私たちは誰も迎えに来てくれないから。今もこれからも。
I wonder if Mao Mao's about to say what I'm about to say. Maybe not. But does that mean that all of the older women that work at the clinic were assaulted at a young age by the late emperor and now can't go anywhere else? Oh my god.
高級に、帝に、
Whoa.
そして帝から寵を得る妃たちがここにあった。
Whoa.
神竜は以前、水晶宮で病に倒れた下女を心配し、見るように頼んできた。直接ではなく、あの病に伏せていた下女を使ったとしたら。
咳が止まらなくて、もしかしたら誤解にされてるかもしれなくて。
これを次女
Oh,
頭
shit.
の神様に渡して、堕胎剤の材料になるものもある。きっとリファ様のためになるよ。
Oh my god. That's what she received at the beginning of the season.
なぜ売っていたのか。診療所の女官たちがこの子が欲しいと商人に吹き込んだのかもしれん。殺意とまでいかない悪意が少しずつ高級内を蝕み
Resentment.
救っていたのだろう。
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. Absolutely. Of course. Of course. And the episode title, Festering Resentment. Oh my god. The whole clinic is filled with women who at a young age were completely abused by this whole system and was not able to go anywhere else because of it. Of course they hold resentment the older you get and the longer you're there. And then it's the clinic. People go to you for help. And now she, I think, kind of connected the dots a bit. And now she's wondering, has she been connected to everything? Maybe even the powder and stuff from season 1. Which, by the way, I don't think I said this in a video yet, but I made the connection. The concubine that you see in season 1, episode 1, smack that flower with the note on it from Mao Mao, smack it down to the floor and not deliver it to Lifa-sama. That is her cousin, the lady in waiting. Because I remember I was confused because it kind of looked like her. It's her cousin. It's the lady in waiting that did all of this in this season. So, wow, that's really cool connecting the dots in that way. But this is concerning. It's quite scary, actually.
Yeah,
wouldn't that be a little stepping overboard?
ここは病にかかった女官たちが頼れる診療所に救う悪意が他に及ぶ前に摘み取ることくらいか。すみません、お邪魔しました。
だな、たまに本が増えてるのよね。返してくれるだけでいいのに。
ずいぶん立派な虫の図説ですね。
Oh,
ああ、それもいつの間にか置いてあったのよね。
added without you noticing about a month ago?
これは
Mm-hmm.
一月というと特使を迎えての。
ここほんとすごいよ。見たことない虫がいっぱい。
I've only ever seen in books.
止水が持ってきたのか。でも下女の身で持てるだろうか。
Oh, own it?
止水が虫の絵を描いていた。なんで下女をやってるんだ。
神竜、
そいつには気をつけた方がいい。
Who the fuck is
男
this?
にしては高い声は低い声。
Oh
男
no.
にしては背が低く。女背が高い。
Oh no!
美貌の持ち主。水霊。
Yes! Yes! Oh my god.
どうしたかさっきの会話で察しているぞ。
What?
相変わらず勘が働くな。おかげで私は死体になり損ねた。余計なことはしない。動けば刺す。
ここで私を始末したところですぐ見つかりますよ。
できれば穏便に済ませたい。
身代わりの薬の後遺症ですか？
That's what I was
注射で暗殺未
theorizing.
遂の後、あなたは毒を煽って死んだ。
Does she have side
薬を使って
effects?
しばらく仮死状態になった影響が
Mhm.
残ってしまったんですね。
I can't believe she's here. I can't believe she's listening to the whole conversation. Fuck, this is so bad. Why? Like, it shouldn't be this easy to just re-enter. I know she did some drastic things, but this is infuriating. And I think because it was sort of, the whole issue was sort of swept under the rug a bit, and they didn't warn people that the person that tried to kill Jinshi actually escaped, and they kind of hid the fact that that happened, and they were just like, oh yeah, we handled it. Mistake, because you should have people actively keeping an eye out for what this person looks like. And the fact that she knows how wise Mao Mao is, the fact that she said, be careful with this one. Just by that conversation, she figured out what you've done in the past. So she's right. Mao Mao's usually always right. I'm terrified. What is about to happen? Is Mao Mao's prying going to finally have some kind of negative outcome for her? Because she has done this a few times and it's made me very nervous for her safety. But this feels very bad.
こちらの目的を言おうか。
聞くと思いますか？
聞いてもらう。
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
さっきの図説の
Where
持
did
ち
she
主は
come from?
何をすれば？
What
高
is happening?
級を一緒に出てもらいたい。
What?
手を出る。そんなこと。
蘇りの薬。作り方を知りたくないか。
Don't fall for that. Don't fall for that.
なんてこと言いやがる。やはり水霊は侮れない。
宮中には東西に2匹の獣が、つまり大尉。
I can't focus on this. We're seeing Lakan again? She basically said, come with me out of the rear palace. Why? And then, of course, she says, don't you want to know? Don't you want to know how to do it? Oh my, okay. Okay. No, yeah, she's terrifying. Okay. Let me just process this, put that in the envelope over there, and then try and pay attention to the rest of the episode. Because this looks like we're moving to something else with Lakan. Okay. Imperial young brother. The first time okay.
私もですか。特に面白い茶飲み話はありませんぞ。
付き合うと言っておられます。
では中庭にでも参りましょうか。
Okay. Interesting.
美味だと言っておられます。
Okay.
この調査で面白いものが。
Wait. I'm sorry. I'm still so affected by what happened in the last scene. Investigation. Wait. This is cool to see Lakan again. Interesting that Jinshi is not Jinshi right now, but he is kind of being himself, his other role. His life is complicated.
何か話がある。
これはフェイファの設計図。
これが何かご存知ですかな、師匠殿。
Are you blaming him?
何ですか。
Or what?
保持していた凶器です。そうですよね。
Oh,
失礼。続けてください。
okay.
これは解体して図に起こしたもの。火打ち石がついていまして、不発も少なく構造も案外簡単だ。
This is really funny. I was like, wait, what assassination attempt? And then I was like, oh yeah, they were shot at. I was so overcome with everything else that happened after that. I almost forgot that, yeah, The whole thing with the guns and the assassination attempt. Yeah. Okay.
し移動もしやすい。それを王帝の命を狙うような不届き者が持つとは。あやつらはどうやってこれを手に入れたんですかね。
さあ。
I
それ
wonder.
を調べるのもそちらの役目でしょう。
そうなんですが、者が加減を間違えたようで何も喋れなくなってしまいました。
盗賊の暗殺を企てた者に容赦ない。
聞いたことはありませんかな、師匠殿。
知っていることがあれば。
そうですか。本題に移りますか。
Oh, main topic. Okay.
これは昨日妻と打った碁の寄付でしてな。
Lakan.
妻ですか。
打っている間何度ゾクゾクしたことか。ほらこの手。なんとか避け切ってもまた次の一手で攻めてくる。
He's bragging with the stats of their game.
この話。
にブドウのジュースもいかがです？針の杯に注ぐと赤が映えますぞ。
確かに美しいですな。
でしょ
The
う。
fuck?
あなたとは話が合いそうだ。妻の話などぜひゆっくりしたい。
またいずれ。では。
It was green.
どう見ても赤ではなく緑だ。赤と言われたのに、師匠殿はなぜ何も反応しなかったんだ。
言った通りだ。
Your uncle?
髪を整えて構わないかな。
どうぞ。人がこのように。
ようやく覆面を外せる。
What? That's not Jinshi. Wait.
というのも疲れるものだ。
こたびは無理を申し上げて。
何、東宮の身代わりなどそうできることではない。楽しませてもらったよ。
まさか元上級妃のアードゥオ様とは。
狐が変人すぎてタヌキが普通に見えた。
軍師殿にかなう方はそうはいません。
So that's where she went. So while he's off being Jinshi, she pretends to be him. They look exactly the same. Unbelievable. Wouldn't it be important though for Jinshi to know certain things that happen during conversations like that between those characters based off of things that Jinshi already knows? You know what I mean? Huh. Wow, that was a twist. I wasn't expecting that. I was completely fooled.
嫁には甘いようだが。
娘にも甘いそうです。あいつが軍師殿の娘だなんて。
The laughter.
その娘の件で対応に
What the fuck? It looks just like Jinshi. That's his mom. And that daughter is why Master Jinshi, the eunuch, is busy? What? I'm getting so many more questions that are just swarming my head.
嫁には甘いようだが。
娘にも甘いそうです
Wow, what an episode right now.
軍師殿の娘だなんて。
まさか行方不明になるとはな。
Oh, okay. Jinshi is busy because we haven't seen her be taken, but we cut from that awkward conversation to her riding away. She went with them. She went with Suire. Oh my god. She's missing? Mamao is officially missing, and we have not received Jinshi's reaction to that news. Oh my god. I want to see so bad. So that's why he's busy, and that's why she is doing all of that. Because I was thinking, wouldn't that be important for Jinshi to actually be there? Has she been doing this the whole time? No. Maybe it's a brand new thing. It was a desperate situation. Jinshi is not going to be being the younger brother. He's being Master Jinshi, probably hunting down where the fuck Mama went. Oh my god! Okay. I'm gonna have to watch the next episode immediately. I'm freaking out. This is bad. Really good episode though. Right when Mao basically figured out that the clinic is a huge place with festering resentment. All of these older women, and that the head of the clinic herself might be responsible for the attempted murder of these infants and harm upon a lot of these women because of the information that Lauman, her father, spread 20 years ago when he was there to not use. Then we saw in that flashback, we saw that random woman smile, and I kind of feel like, ooh, was that maybe her 20 years ago? Maybe. I can't believe that she said that herself and a lot of the other women at the clinic were brought there around the age of 10. And Shiui was listening to the entire conversation, and she knew, based off of the things that that woman said, Mao Mao put everything together. And I can't believe that entrance. And why does Shiui want Mao Mao to leave with her? What is Shiui going to do? What is her motive? Why did she have to do the whole hostage situation as well? If you don't come with me, she's gonna die. Right before that happened though, Mao Mao was getting a whole nother revelation about, wait a minute, Shiui. Okay, God, these names. Shiui and Shiui. I'm gonna mess one up. But Mao Mao was just having another revelation about Shiui, the paper, the notebooks, the knowledge that she has, the fact that she can read. She's so intelligent, everything she knows about bugs. She said that she saw that bug in a book. For some reason, I was like, oh, did she write that book? No, that was her book. But she put it there. Why did she put it there? I don't know. Why is she a servant girl? Has she been placed there by someone to spy? Is she actually of higher birth? And maybe that's not the concubine, but maybe she's related to the concubine. Maybe she's part of their family. And this is all some wild scheme to bring down this empire, to bring down the emperor and his family, and to maybe try to take over, infiltrate in some way. I'm confused. I'm wondering if Shiui is working with Shiui, and if that was an act, or if it was real. If they knew that that would work on Mao Mao, if it was pre-planned. I don't know why, but that was my first instinct, because why the fuck would Shiui be there? She shouldn't be there. I got this sus feeling, just like how Mao Mao said, oh, I feel uneasy. Something doesn't seem right. I feel the same way. And I don't know if they're working together with the concubine and her father, all of these fucking people, all these sketchy people, if they're all working together and if they knew that that would work on Mao Mao, that she would say yes so that Shiui wouldn't get hurt. I don't know what is happening, but I can't wait to watch the next episode. Leave your comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this episode. It was a really, really incredible episode. I did not think that so much would happen, but we're really heating up. I cannot wait to see where this is going. I cannot believe that Mao Mao has been taken, and she's leaving the rear palace, and I don't know where she's going, but fuck, Jinshi is... I need to see the look on his face. I hope we see it in the next episode. But wow, what a way to reveal that at the end. I love this show because it throws you off by being like, wait a minute, that's not Jinshi. That's his mom. That's Ado. That's Ado. And then she says, okay, so, and that daughter, is that the reason why Master Jinshi is not available right now to do this kind of stuff? Because she's been taken, because she's missing. And then it shows Mao Mao sitting in a box or something. You hear the sound of like a carriage moving. So she's gone. Oh my God. Well, I'm gonna watch the next episode. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you for watching Apothecary Diaries with me. This is incredible. I can't wait to see what happens next. Yeah, like I said, leave your comment down below. Let me know what you thought. And I will see you guys very soon in the next reaction video. But until then, that's Flexi out. Take care, guys. Have an amazing rest of your day. Bye.